What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Scent Bubble. I am your host for the evening. I apologize in advance. I am a bit under the weather, but we are going to rock out and finish this episode. Listen, today we're going to talk about a fragrance that is cloning Creed's. Can you guess it? Grab a popcorn, get your drinks, and we'll be right back with the answer. Welcome to the Scent Bubble. It's a pleasure to have you guys here. We're north of 50 subscribers, so I am in heaven with where we're at with the channel. There's been a lot of good interaction. We've gotten about over 10,000 viewership despite having only 50 subscribers, and the growth is just cool. It's good to see that there's value being brought to the community, that there's people interested in some of the reviews, because right now, think about it, man, my channel's pretty dry. We're just doing reviews about fragrances. Now, I cover a lot of some of the most popular fragrances out there, but at the end of the day, they're just reviews. And if you guys wanted to watch reviews, there's so many channels that have a lot of subscribers because they do a really good job, and that's cool too. But just the fact that you guys subscribed here is awesome. So again, let's just dive into this. We are talking about a fragrance today that clones Creed's Green Irish Tweed. This is a very common go-to fragrance in the community. Creed seems to be a house that a lot of people know about because in the frag community right now, not only are the Creed fragrances being talked about, but a lot of the Creed fragrances are some of the most cloned fragrances out there. You have Creed Aventus, you have Millésime Imperial, you have Green Irish Tweed, you have Silver Mountain Water. There's just so many, man. And this is a fragrance from the House of Armagh, and it is Très Nuit pour Homme. Look at that bottle. Now, this fragrance is cloning Creed's Green Irish Tweed, and I hear that it is done phenomenally. I have not smelled Green Irish Tweed yet, but because of the rant and raves that I've heard about this fragrance, and upon buying it and smelling it for myself and saying, oh wow, this is a great fragrance, I haven't felt the need to go get Green Irish Tweed. Now, there's a couple things I have to say about this fragrance, but first let's go to a note. Actually, not the note breakdown. Let's do an initial thoughts, because this was one of my first 10 fragrances or so that I bought in the clone dupe category. And we're not going to spray it on skin. It's pretty linear to me. And I was thrilled when I first got this fragrance. Let's revisit it, because I haven't worn it in months. Okay, so, excuse me. What I get is an immediate blast of lemon. It feels like a very green lemon, though. Like almost like a lemon that has, it's almost like somebody didn't pick the lemon straight off the tree. They like cut the branch behind it that's holding the lemon that still has some greenery on the branch. And so you're just holding this branch with greenery and lemon, and you're catching wafts of that. It's one of the most green lemons I've smelt. You might have a tendency, if you hate the note of lemon, to write this off as kind of like a pine solly lemon type vibe, like a cleaner or a detergenty type of lemon. But I assure you that not only on the test strip but on skin, the chemistry changes nice enough to feel the floral elements of this fragrance and the green elements of this fragrance. But yeah, what you get is kind of this just very clean lemon that's green and earthy. And in the background, just tucked, maybe only like 20%. I would say 80% of this fragrance is lemon and greenery. And then kind of wrapped around it 20% feels like this sweetness and this floral medley. It's such a minor part, though. What you predominantly get is green and lemon. quality fragrance. Doesn't smell too synthetic. On the initial opening, it's a bit synthetic, but who cares? And I don't even mean synthetic like plastic or like, synthetic. I mean like the lemon note isn't so rich that I smell like, or that it smells like I'm smelling a bowl of lemons, or that I've cut a lemon open and I could smell this fresh, juicy lemon. There is a bit of candied lemon to it, but it does smell fairly natural because of that green note next to it. So I feel like the addition of kind of the floral green element makes it be perceived to be more true lemon, or at least at the very least like more of a higher quality fragrance and not a synthetic lemon. Very fresh. This is it sucks because I want to call this a freshie with charm, but because the predominant side note is lemon and light florals, no, it could be a freshie with charm. It'll be a freshie with charm on skin if you really put your nose to it, but this is predominantly just in the freshie category, but it's a high quality freshie. Remember, you can have green, earthy, fruity, citric, freshies, linen. This sits in the fresh, fruity floral category. Fruity not as in sweet, but fruity as in lemon citrus. So this is a lemon citrus shower freshie, tapped a little bit with some floral nuance for a slight bit of complexity, but it's a fairly linear fragrance to me. Let's pull up the note breakdown. This is iris lemon up top with lemon verbena, lavender violet spicy notes in the mid, ambergris, and sandalwood in the base. So I get the verbena, not much iris, a lot of lemon. So lemon verbena and lemon is on the top. I do get a bit of lavender violet in the mid. Again, that's that 20% floral I was telling you about. There's no spice in this fragrance at all, so ignore that. Ambergris, what is ambergris? Let me educate myself. Oh, it comes from Wales, right? Yeah. Okay, so it kind of has this like musk amber animalic. So I'm just going to say that it kind of warms up the fragrance. And then sandalwood's definitely in it. It's got this sweet kind of underbelly of freshness. So yeah, lemon up top, lavender violet, 20%-ish in the fragrance in the mid, sitting on sandalwood, a warm type of sandalwood. This is a good fragrance, guys. This is a really good fresh fragrance. I think when it comes to citrus-based freshies, this one stands out as one of the best in the dupe category. In the clone, dupe, and inspired category, this easily sits in like the top 5. This is normally everybody's go-to because they think, oh, Creed, Green Irish Tweed, I want to, and the name just kind of rings bells because of the Creed route, and then people always seem to get this fragrance. It's also dirt cheap. Again, I'm not going to compare it to Green Irish Tweed, to be honest. I want this episode to be a lot shorter because I feel like, honestly, guys, Très Nuit is 100 ml. Okay. Très Nuit, 100 ml. Like $20 at this point, right? And it's a freshie. Bonafide lemon green freshie. It's got showerish vibes. Like, it's got a fresh aquaticness to it. I think represented well by the florals and the verbena, whatever. But this fragrance doesn't really need to be compared to Green Irish Tweed because it does a great job, and it does the freshie category very well. For $20, this is an absolute steal. It's a no-brainer. But you got to understand what you're getting yourself into. Don't buy this fragrance and think, oh, wow, I'm going to get a fragrance that I'm going to wear on my date tomorrow. Or, oh, I work in an office. I'm going to throw on some of this Green Irish Tweed and really smell fresh. I wouldn't. This fragrance is an out of the shower fragrance that you can wear on the road to any of your activities. It's a gym fragrance. It's a gym fragrance. It's a casual errand fragrance. If you don't work at a really high end office, you just do generic office, this could rock because it's going to have just some lemon in the air. But don't expect too much out of this, guys. This isn't a showstopper fragrance. This is a highly respectable freshie with a little bit of charm that's not evasive, that people will smell you and go, wow, he must have just got out of the shower, put something on, and he smells fresh. Don't buy this thinking just because it imitates a Creed fragrance that you now have some type of showstopper fragrance. This is in the freshie category. Let it bless you in that category. Like, don't try to take it out of the shower and then want it to put a wings and a cape on and be Superman elsewhere. I think this has a ton of versatility. This is any season, any reason. This will easily replace your shower gels and your Axe body sprays and your flavored deodorants. You get out of the shower, you put this on your skin, pss, 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 you are good to go. This is an ageless fragrance because it's fairly simple. Lemon, lemon verbena, so lemon and green dominance, with a touch of florals behind it to make it a little bit more complex, and some sandalwood. Um, Again, ageless fragrance, $20, 100 ml. Gym fragrance, casual day, seasonless. You could wear this any season, any reason. Shines in the warmer climate because it's so light and it's so inoffensive. If it clones Creed's Green Irish Tweed perfectly, which I've heard people give it an 8 or a 9 out of 10, even better, because you're getting a DNA that is high class. But again, don't set your expectations too insanely high. This is just a great freshie with a little bit of charm, but mostly just like a very clean, fresh lemon green fragrance that you can just unashamedly blast yourself 6 to 10 times with and just know you're going to be fresh, clean, and inoffensive. And just leave it at that. It's a wonderful fragrance. I don't think it can be dressed up. It's too clean. It's too fresh. It's too simple. It is just meant to be fresh and versatile, and that's what it is. It's quality ingredients, and this is going to be a fragrance where when you don't have to think, you'll grab it. When you're not trying to impress, you'll grab it. You could burn through a bottle of this super easy because of just how easy it is to wear, and how versatile it is. You'll always go back to some lemon and green in terms of your freshie category. It's just pleasant to the... Now, some people may say, you know what, lemon for $20, I don't want to smell like lemons. Oh, I think it's synthetic, whatever. It's not, but hey, to each his own. I think when you really don't like a note or an accord, your senses kind of make up the dialogue for you to not like a fragrance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't like it before you went into it, but I really find that most people love lemon, love the note of lemon, love what it does in a fragrance. And once this sits on skin, it gets less synthetic. And even the synthetic that's there, I think, is made more natural by the floral green element. I'm rambling, guys, because I'm a little bit sick. Get Green Irish Tweed. Don't expect the world out of this fragrance, but just expect a really good, fresh lemon green, lightest floral, but mostly lemon green fragrance for $20. That's just super versatile. You could use it anywhere, anytime, any place, any season. Don't expect the world out of it. You know, this isn't just an insane showstopper. This plays its position perfectly. This is, I believe, Armaf, right? Yeah. This is Armaf's Très Nuit for men, and it is a certified banger cloning Green Irish Tweed quite well, I must say. Let me know in the comments if you have this fragrance or you have any questions about this fragrance. And until next time, y'all have a blessed night. Peace.